Okay, so I think we're going to keep you guys here because I don't know what to do. I'm not home or I'm not in my house in uni. So this is my first time filming for YouTube in this space. And the only good source of lighting I have is natural sunlight. But the window thing is kind of like it has stripes on the thing. So when the light reflects, it reflects those stripes. And the sunlight is beaming right now. Hi guys, it's your girl Gozie back again with another video, and in today's video we are going to be doing a little chit chat get ready with me for my first brand event with Topicals. Topicals was like one of the first brands that I reached out to when I wanted to start taking content seriously, like last year, and I applied to join their influencer program and I got in and I've been in ever since. And this event is to celebrate their launch in Sephora UK, which is so exciting. So UK girls, you no longer have to pay that steep shipping fee if you want to get your Topicals product. You can just go to Sephora in store or online and get your Topicals faves. So yeah, I did not know this event was going to be happening while I was here in London, and I didn't plan to do like any makeup or anything while I was here. So I did not bring my makeup kit. First mistake. I had nothing, and when they now invited me, I was like, of course I want to go. Like, this is, Topicals is in the UK. Of course I want to go, and I want to see my topical girlies, like, because they have an influencer group where all their influencers are in, and I want to meet the girls in London and everything. But I didn't have a lick of makeup, so I had to buy all new makeup. But guys, you already know buying makeup is expensive, so I got makeup from like Primark and Superdrug. So I'm going to be trying everything today as I'm here chatting with you guys. Let's see what is giving and what is not giving. Okay, so this is the Primark. It is the PS Pro Airbrush Foundation in shade Ebony, and it was £6. I've seen videos of people trying Primark makeup, but I don't know. I never thought it was gonna be me. I never thought about ever buying makeup from Primark, but I just couldn't justify buying a new foundation or anything. Cause like, why would I do that when I have like good ones at home? But the shade is eating. Like, I don't know if you can see, but like, obviously you cannot see. Like, the shade match is really good. Well, back to the conversation. So I want to walk you guys through when I decided to start taking like social media seriously. So I've been making like cute little videos, obviously since like TikTok 2020. When I started doing makeup when I moved to Canada, I would make like videos. I think when I moved to Canada, I made a new account when I got to Canada, and I started making like doing makeup there and just doing whatever I felt like doing there. I was just had influencer vibes. I moved to the UK and I met my friend Ose. She was like, oh, she also does, or she wants to get into gym. She wants to be a real gym babe. We're trying the e.l.f. Camo blush. Actually, we wanted to try it, but I couldn't justify buying it when I have so many blush. But now I could justify it. In my first year of university, I met my friend Ose. Like, Ose has been on this channel many times, and you guys know her. So I met my friend Ose, and she was like, oh, she's also trying to be like an influencer, like she's going to take it seriously and stuff. So that kind of gave me like, okay, so I have someone who's also like in the influencing thing, like let's do it, girl. So I started trying to take it more seriously, but I didn't really take it that seriously until last year. and I was seeing a lot of people on TikTok. They were messaging brands. They would do like, oh, I messaged 100 brands, and I'm going to come back and tell you guys their response in like 24 hours. Me, I didn't message 100 brands though. I don't have energy for that. But I think I messaged like 15, 20 brands. I gave them the same simple page, like, hi, my name is Gozzy and I'm a micro influencer. Hi, my name is Gozzy and I'm a content creator. I wanted to know if you guys work with micro influencers, blah blah blah. Send the same page to everybody. And then out of those 15, 20 brands I DM'd, because I DM'd them on Instagram. Out of the 15, 20 brands I DM'd, 3 gave me back sensible responses. The 3 that responded back were Topicals, Merit Beauty, and Medjury, which is a Canadian jewelry brand. And they all asked me to like sign up to their influencer program or whatever, which I did. Oh no, Topicals was an influencer program. Medjury and Merit, they were like campaigns. So I think Medjury had, was it monthly campaigns or seasonal campaigns? I think Medjury had seasonal campaigns, and Merit, I don't really know how it works with Merit because I only used them once. Like I only worked with them that once. But the difference between like Merit and Medjury and Topicals is like Topicals is like a whole program where like you join their influencer group. They add you to like a group where other influencers in the program are also there. So it's like a community, and like there are just girls there who are also like in this content thing, who are trying to build their platform, and you guys support each other, and it's like a good community. And I've met so many nice people from there, and I've gained so many followers and influencer online friends from there, which is really nice and cute. And it just gives you like confidence that okay, you're not the only one going through whatever you're going through. You're not the only one who's trying to do this influencing thing. I'm going to try this Revolution Conceal and Define. I think Monique McMichael used this a lot in her videos, so I'll say let me try it. I joined the Topicals Insider program and I got accepted. I joined the group chats and then met all the people I met. It's like a group chat. You guys can chat, talk, share your videos on accounts, share the links to your videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, blah blah blah, so everyone can support each other and things like that. And then Topicals also has this like creator fund thing where it was like every month they give you like a task to do, obviously based around their products and based on the amount of views you get on if it was YouTube, if it was TikTok, if it was Instagram, depending on the views on the channel you submitted it, they would pay you. Like they had their rate and stuff. I think my biggest issue is consistency and not getting in my own head. Sometimes it's so easy to like see other people who you started with or who were basically on the same like wavelength as you, but then before you open your eyes and close it, they have already reached here and you're still here. And it makes you think like, okay, is it that I'm not meant to be doing this thing, or is it that I should just like forget about it? But what I've learned is I just like doing it. Like it's something I enjoy, something I feel like I've always enjoyed, but I never felt like it's something I could do. Like I felt like it wasn't in the cards for me, but something I enjoy, and it's something I just like doing. Just like documenting my life and sharing cute little videos and recording my makeup, and it makes me happy. And if it makes you happy, that's the whole purpose of the whole thing. But don't think too much about it, girl. And one thing about me, I don't know, I'm kind of like a wishy-washy person. Like I start something and I stop, and I start something and I stop. So, oops, been another one of my issues. I have not been consistent. But this year, it's been one of my goals to like just try it out, just try to be more consistent. And as the first quarter of the year is coming to an end, I'm like, they hook me, and I'm like, I'll be the first quarter of the year already passed it. Now I'm in the new quarter. When people talk about the quarters of the year, I always think they're talking about, okay, quarter is 1 out of 4 of a whole. 1 out of 4 of like a whole. So 4 1/4s make one. So when you're talking about a year there's 12 months. And in 12 months, if you're doing a quarter, it's going to be 3, 3, 3, 3. That makes 1/4. 4 threes equals to a 12. But when people talk about quarter, they talk about from like the 4 months. So they talk about like 4, 4, 4 instead of, they talk about 4 by 3 instead of 3 by 4. Even though they give you the same results, 4 by 3 is not a quarter. 3 by 4 is a quarter. So it gets me confused. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm thinking about, okay, this last quarter, what did I achieve? Can't really lie, there's not much to tell. There's not much to tell. But I'm working on it. Like I've obviously seen a difference in my consistency. As long as you're doing what you said you were going to do, I don't think anything else matters, to be honest. Like when you get too stuck on numbers and too stuck on views and stuff, you lose the fun, you lose the excitement, you lose everything else that's equally important. When it comes to like my goals for the new year, obviously every year one thing always makes it on the list. Who can guess? Yeah, losing weight. Exactly. But it's like easier said than done. But I don't know, it's actually hard to lose weight. I don't know if anyone knows, but it's actually hard to lose weight. But it's not even about the gym. Like I can go to gym, really know about the gym, but it's more about what you eat. And when you live alone, it's so hard sometimes, especially for me, because like I told you guys, I'm not a serious person. So it's hard for me to like stick to a meal plan or stick to like a routine. And one thing about me again is like once I miss one day, I can have like a streak of consistency, like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight, I'm doing the thing. But then one day I just fall off and it messes up the whole everything. That's another thing about me. One day, if I just miss one day of consistency, everything falls apart. You know, actually. That's something I'm trying to like stop. It's a bad habit, obviously. I'm like, there's no way you let one day ruin all the weeks or all the months of hard work you've put in, right? Like any sensible person, like why would you let one freaking day ruin months or weeks of hard work? You can't say after one day of missing your routine, you now never do your routine again. Like try to be so for real. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in shade Cinnamon Bun. This isn't mine and I did not buy it because like I said, how can I be using Primark and I go and buy it with Huda Beauty? It's for my mom. I would have actually not even bought any product. I should have just used on my mom's own, but my mom is a brightie. We're not the same shade of basically anything, but my mom likes dark setting powders. Don't even ask me why. So this setting powder will work for me. but everything else in her kits I cannot even touch. She doesn't even have everything I would need, like blush or contour, even though I didn't buy contour, but she doesn't have all those kind of things. So I didn't even bother. I used to let one day disrupt my whole routine. And I'm not even say I used to, it still happens. Like, for example, if I mess up my sleep schedule by one night, my whole sleeping schedule for that week is messed up. And maybe even next week if I don't get it together. That is something I need to fix up on, is giving up once things get rough. Another thing I used to do, I remember there was one time last year where I went to the gym for 2 months. 2 months, so I went to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. And when I just checked my weight and I didn't see any difference, I was like, why am I even going to the gym then? Why am I going in the gym if I've not lost like more than 2 kg in 2 months? Then I stopped going. Yes, I stopped going. But now I have to realize that's not how things work. Like, that's not even how life works. You have to stick to it. And then it's not, I was going to the gym for 2 months, but I was ordering McDonald's every night. Like, make it make sense. But since I've been home, my dad has put me on a very strict diet. Jesus. Okay, I'm back and I basically finished my whole makeup. I had to rush kind of because I don't have time. I think I have time, but I don't have time, so I have to hurry up. So basically the moral of the lesson of what I was saying is that I need to be more consistent with what I want to do in this life, because if I'm not doing it, who would do it for me? Nobody would do it for me. This makeup, I don't even know what to tell you guys about this makeup. Like, this is the best I could do with what I had. Honestly, the products are not really that bad. They tried. What did I use off camera? I think I did mascara. I used Maybelline just to give me something. And I used my black liner in my outer corners and some of my brows. I did a lip combo. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the hair. Now I'm going to dress up. And then I'm going to show you guys my outfits. I'm thinking, do I want to? This is the fragrances I'm going to be using. This is Pink Crush, and this is, I don't even know the name, but it's in Arabic.
And so when I was in uni, I had a friend whose dad owned the company Shea Moisture, which is a hair care brand. Yeah, going to school in LA was such a, like, it's such a vibe. It's such a vibe because I feel like you just meet people that you never thought you could meet. But I had grown up with skin conditions, and so when I went to uni, I wanted to be a dermatologist. I was studying pre-med, and then I met my roommate, and she introduced me to the world of beauty through Shea Moisture, and I thought to myself, you know, I love medicine, but it would be really cool to make it more accessible for people to be able to buy it online, buy it in a store like Sephora. And so that started the journey of this idea of topicals. And so when I graduated uni, I spent 2 years fundraising, doing product development, building community, and then launched the brand in August of 2020. And now 3.5 years later, we are finally available at Sephora UK. You will also see that if you are not the standard of whatever that space looks like, you can still be extremely successful, and honestly even be more successful because you're bringing such a different perspective to the market. So please, please, please make sure that you use whatever makes you different. That's your gift. You know, usually we're always trying to hide that part of ourselves. We're trying to like quiet that part. But that's your gift. And that's the thing that you're placed on this earth to share with the world. So